Però in realtà non so se mi piace o meno. Però da quello che ho visto non è che mi interessa troppo. Lasciamo il campionato caccia, livello 10 per 20 minuti, vediamo quanto andiamo. Io ragazzi vi auguro una buona visione di Tough and Nuke. Vi ricordo, video horror, se avete paura ragazzi andate via, se no rimanete qua in mia compagnia. Come sempre sapete che sono contentissimo di essere il vostro host anche oggi di Tough and Nuke e vi auguro una buona visione. Prego.
The Witching Board. Popular paranormal live streamer Ricky Velasquez and his wife Liz traveled to an allegedly haunted house somewhere out in the middle of nowhere in Mexico. Now, apparently the story of this place is truly dark and disturbing because Ricky will only mention that the house was once home to an extremely large family named Hernandez. Apparently, some tragic and unspeakable event occurred at the Hernandez home, and most of the family, including many women and children, lost their lives. Now, whatever did happen, apparently it was so horrific that many people still leave candles at the house to pay their respects to this day.
Madonna.
So after exploring the downstairs, Ricky and Liz head up to the second floor. And that's when they begin to experience something that makes their blood run cold. Ricky is broadcasting their exploration live on YouTube. And as he reads comments from his live stream audience, this happens.
¿Fuiste tú? No, man. Oh. Ay, güey. Bebé, háblale tú. No sé.
Hola.
No mames.
Insomma, così non si vede un cazzo, Ricky.
¿Qué?
Escucho algo.
¿Fuiste tú?
No, escucho algo.
The couple hears very strange sounds from somewhere on the top floor. Banging, moaning, and even what sounds like the voice of a young child.
No, man.
So now, in an attempt to make contact with the dead, Ricky and Liz decide to use a Ouija board. And as you might have guessed, it did not go well. During the Ouija board session, the couple continues to hear disturbing sounds coming from the house. Then something happens that absolutely scares the shit out of them.
¿Estás aquí con nosotros?
¡Liz! ¡Muévete de aquí! ¡Muévete! ¡Muévete! ¡Vamos! ¡Me caíste!
While using the Ouija board, Liz asks, "Are you
Andale,
here
andale.
with us?"
Ah, bro.
To which a terrifying little voice replies, "Yes." Ricky believes that he hears the voice coming from right behind him. So he looks through a clothing rack that is nearby and sees the horrifying, deathly pale face of a woman. The couple has had enough and they just run out of there as fast as they can. Now, keep in mind that all of this was broadcast live on YouTube. So whether it's real or not, it would have been much harder to fake. But whether it is real
non
or
sembrano
fake,
belli vestiti,
the
però,
footage is definitely very
Sembra una
creepy.
faccia, guarda.
But if
Sembra una faccia, bro. Potrebbe
whether
essere
it is
pazza,
real
però.
or fake, the footage is
C'è troppo una figa,
definitely
bro.
very creepy.
Non sembrano
But
belli
if
vestiti,
you
bro.
want to take a look at the video for yourself, you can watch this entire
Sembra pure una
exploration
bambola,
over on the
per dite.
YouTube channel, Ricky Velasquez.
Minchia, 28.000 views.
Get
Madonna.
me out of here. A group of friends are having a great time in Torreon, Mexico when they decide to go on a very popular tourist attraction, the Cristo de la Noa's cable car ride. The cable car provides beautiful scenery of the city as it transports tourists up the mountain and through the streets of Torreon. With such a spectacular bird's eye view of the city, the group of friends can't help but take a video to capture the moment. But what happens on this particular ride is very disturbing.
Mándale saludos a Robert que está allá para acá. ¿Estás transmitiendo, amigo? Sí.
Está transmitiendo.
¿Quién está gritando? ¿Qué se siente sola? ¿Sí oyeron? Una niña que se siente sola. No, una niña
Oiga, no manches.
What sounds like the voice of a little girl can be heard screaming in terror, and the group has no idea where the voice is coming from.
Un riflesso,
Now,
sembra
after
una
the video
bambola,
was shared
capito?
on Facebook, many shocked viewers believe they hear the girl say, quote, "Get me out of here. I feel alone."
Está transmitiendo.
¿Quién está gritando?
But unfortunately, I don't speak Spanish. So if you do, please let me know what you think the girl is saying down in the comments.
Hanno scritto?
Did the group accidentally capture a paranormal event on camera? You decide.
Está transmitiendo.
¿Quién está gritando?
We need scary videos. So if you see a scary video that you think would be great on the top 5, email us at
Email
newstop5
them,
at gmail.com.
Email them,
7 days. Popular Japanese paranormal investigators Tomo and Hiro from the YouTube channel Omagatoki Film are contacted by a desperate landlord of an allegedly haunted apartment. The landlord claims that just over 10 years ago, a family of 3 rented the apartment. One night, the father had an unexplained psychotic break and took the lives of his wife and child inside the apartment. Their bodies were found hidden in the closet. The father went on the run, and he was never found. Since the horrific incident, the owner finds it impossible to get tenants to stay in the apartment for more than a week. He says that within 7 days, all of them abruptly decide to just move out. So the landlord challenges the Omagatoki team to live in the apartment for 1 week to figure out just what it
Una
is about the
settimana.
property that causes tenants to refuse to stay. Investigator Tomo accepts the challenge and decides to live in the apartment alone for 7 days. A static camera records Tomo as he sleeps and spends time in the bedroom, where the tragedy took place 10 years earlier.
チャレンジ1日目、さっきまでねヒロ君と一緒にいたんで、そんなに感じなかったんですけど、やっぱりね一人ぼっちになっちゃうと嫌な空気はありますよね。周り何もないんで、ほんと山奥の方な物件なんでね、ほんと何かあったらほんとどうしようみたいな感じはあるんですけど、まあね動画的に微妙ですけど、まあ7日間何もなく無事に過ごせれば
Bella
い
che sta lingua,
い
madonna.
かなと思うんですけどね。いやどうでしょう。特にまあやることもなくてちょっと眠くなってきたんで、もう初日はこんな感じで寝ようと思います。
Tomo spends the first 2 nights and nothing really happens.
Ragazzi, questo
But
è
on the third
interessante, sì.
night,
Non so
at
perché abbiamo
around
fatto una
midnight,
settimana.
Tomo notices something very odd in the bathroom.
いやなんかさっき見て、あれなんか人影に見えないっすね。いやそれでさっきめちゃくちゃビビって外確認しに行ったんですよ。で確認何もないんですよね。なんかいるように見えないっすか。おかしいよ。なんだろう。
A strange shadow can be seen
Ma
in the
apri la
window, but Tomo can't find anything outside that could be casting the unexplained shadow. Then the next night, night number 4, and things get a bit weirder.
トイレに行こうと思って気づいたんですけど、昨日風呂場のすりガラスのところになんか影みたいなのあったじゃないですか。でないっすよね。昨日もっと影みたいなの映ってるような気がするんだけどな。おかしいよな。なんだったんだろう。
The shadow from the night
Non me lo
before has
ricordo
now
Caccia per i fantasmi
disappeared
che
as
fosse.
mysteriously as
Però mi
it
piacerebbe
came.
fare una live streaming in
But
un
when
posto
Tomo goes to
abbandonato.
bed, he's disturbed several times while trying to sleep, as he keeps getting the eerie feeling that someone is in the room with him, standing
Forse
near
li
the
vedevo, sì.
closet. Cut to nights 5 and 6, and now Tomo starts to complain that he hasn't been able to sleep as he keeps hearing unexplained footsteps, and even more terrifying, the unexplained mumbling voice of a woman. Now it's day 7. Tomo is exhausted and considers quitting the 7-day challenge and just going home, even though there's only 1 day left. Eventually, he decides that he can tough it out and stays for the 7th and final night. The investigator wakes up the next day refreshed and happy. He says he finally got a great night's sleep in the apartment.
お疲れ様です。今急遽トモさんに来てもらいました。トモさん昨日の夜の出来事なんですけど、最終日、本当に何も覚えてないんですか？特に夢だとかうなされたとかっていうこともないんですか？
いや、なんかね、一番ぐっすり寝れたな。かな。朝まで多分ずっと寝てたと思う。
本当に何も変わったことは何もなかったんですね。
そうだね、全然何も昨日は怖い夢も見てないしね。何もなかったと思うけど。
わかりました。
And this is when things get weird. While Tomo is at work, Hiro goes through the footage that was recorded on the final night of the challenge. What he finds leaves him speechless, because something did happen that night. Something that Tomo has no recollection of. Something truly chilling.
Guarda come esce la testa di qualcuno, eh. Lì è dove ci hanno messo le persone, ti ricordate? Lì è dove ci hanno messo la... Dove quello il marito ha ammazzato la moglie e il bambino. Però bro, sta cosa è troppo... Oh, questa... Don't fucking know, bro. Sembra troppo surreale come cosa. Cioè lui ha fatto questa cosa e non se la ricorda, boh. Holy shit, dude. Ma sta sburando?
In the video, Tomo seems completely out of it as he grabs the camera and sits in front of the closet. The video footage begins to glitch as Tomo creepily smiles at the camera and then inexplicably seems to just start
Però, ma hai visto che
crying.
faccia?
The footage begins to glitch and loop, repeating over and over as the terrifying face of a woman seems to peer out at the camera from inside the closet. Tomo says he doesn't remember anything about the incident, and until seeing the bizarre footage, he believed that he had slept soundly throughout the night. So could it be that the investigator captured the spirit of the woman whose life was taken inside the bedroom? The woman whose body was found inside this same closet? Let me know what you think. You can watch this entire 2-part investigation and many more scary videos over on the YouTube channel, Omega Toki Film.
Questi sono 800.000 views.
So it's another week and another mysterious video. This time I was emailed about a very old video without a source that's been making the rounds on social media. In the video, a group of friends are camping in the middle of the forest Late into the night, they start to hear strange sounds coming from the dark woods. Now, in what is probably a terrible decision, they decide to grab their flashlights and go to investigate. What happens next is downright chilling. As they search for the source of the creepy sounds, the group spots what appears to be some kind of creature with glowing eyes hiding in the tree line. Shocked online viewers have pointed out that even with the potato quality old video, you can still see that the strange unidentified creature actually appears to blink before it runs off into the woods, adding just a tiny bit more credibility to this very odd footage. But without a source, once again, we'll never know the full story on this old video. So is it real or just an elaborate hoax? As always, you decide. Getting your foot in the door. Now, if you've watched this channel for any length of time, you know that I've featured a ton of Saudi door-kicking ghost hunters. These include Adventure Allah, Yaza 1200, Abdullah Al-Anbari, and the guy we'll be focusing on in this video, Adventure Jassim. Now, if you're not familiar with the Saudi ghost hunters I've featured, then here's a quick tutorial. Number 1, they love hunting jinns.
إذا في جن يا جن يا جن آخر مرة.
Number 2, the jinns often seem to throw large objects at them.
Madonna!
لعن الله.
Vispa Allah Rahim.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
أمي يبغوني أروح للرضع. بسم الله بسم الله بسم الله بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. أعوذ بكلمات الله التامات من شر ما خلق.
And finally, number 3, and most important of all, Saudi ghost hunters love kicking down spooky doors.
كل هذا كله بسم الله لا إله إلا الله أعوذ بكلمات الله التامات من شر ما خلق. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. بسم الله. بسم الله لا إله إلا الله أعوذ بكلمات الله التامات من شر ما خلق. بسم الله.
But now, recently I was sent a video that reveals something new and absolutely terrifying.
الله لا إله إلا هو الحي القيوم لا تأخذه سنة ولا نوم له ما في السماوات وما في الأرض. يعلم وما خلفهم ولا يحيطون بشيء من علمه إلا بما شاء وسع كرسيه السماوات والأرض ولا يؤود حفظهما وهو العلي العظيم. لا إله إلا الله.
That's right. Apparently these spooky doors are fighting back now. So, just a heads up, if you're a door-kicking Saudi ghost hunter, or you just aspire to be one, you be careful out there.
لا إله إلا الله. لا إله إلا الله. أعوذ بكلمات الله التامات. لا لا اله الا الله لا اله الا الله.
If you're new to the channel, honestly, my videos come out at weird times. So
lo so.
subscribe and hit the little bell
I
notification.
know, top 5, I know. Qui come stiamo messi? Vire d'orso che fai una raccogli. Ho fatto il 15, qualcos'altro? Poca roba, abbiamo fatto il 15 però, dai. Butta via, pigliamo un po' d'HP, se no qua ci si ruota. Va bene ragazzi.